Growing up, I didn't realize how much gun violence had affected me. We were living at Fort Hood, the biggest U.S. military base in the country. And we were there when the shooting happened there and soldiers were shot and killed on the base. And the next day at school, they had these armed guards everywhere, and I walked up to one, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he tried to smile and reassurance. He's like, "Hey, it's okay, we're here to protect you." And I'm like, thinking in my head, protect me from what? Why do you need to be here? I don't understand. The next major incident for me was middle school. There was a 8th grader boy. He brought a gun to school. He was going to either shoot himself or his bullies. We don't know for sure because he never got to fire off his gun. But, that scared me. And then there was the whole incident with Sandy Hook. It just broke my heart. Not only was it Christmas time, but it was just really young kids. And I just kept thinking, I can't even imagine somebody going through that, losing their son or daughter like that. I hugged my little brother and he's like, "Why are you hugging me?" And I'm like, "I just want you to know I love you." The last major one that I think affected me was Stoneman Douglas, because I was a senior at the time. It was just kind of hard because not only was it another school shooting, it was on Valentine's Day. It broke my heart, but at the same time I was just numb to it too, which shocked me that I was numb to the fact that this happened again. After each of these events, I became more anxious and I became more defensive when people would joke around. I snapped at a kid who joked around saying he was going to shoot up the school. And I said, "If you ever joke like that again, I'm telling a teacher." And he's like, "Don't be such a snitch." And I'm like, "Well, don't joke like that." And then we had a active shooter drill. I wasn't sure if it was real or not. We were all running to classrooms to hide, and my brother also went to school and he was on the other side of the school, and I didn't know if he was hurt or not. I texted him and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "I'm okay." Gun violence is hard on anybody, but I think it's especially hard for kids and teenagers because it's just hard to comprehend, especially at that age. Like, if it's at a school or something, like, aren't you supposed to be safe there? And people shouldn't have to think that, like, am I safe going into the store? Am I safe going in to see this movie? Am I safe going to school? Why is that a question we have to ask ourselves now? But also, I have hope that things are going to change, that we won't just have to keep looking over our shoulders and have to put in metal detectors at schools. I think that this next generation is going to bring about a change and maybe not end gun violence, but help save lives and bring about a change that will hopefully have a lasting impact for our kids so they don't have to go through what we did.
Oh my god, and we totally jumped off the cliff and had to swim all the way to shore because the dog chased us all the way to the end.